Hi friends, I welcome you all for the channel of your UPSC friend. Let's discuss some of the current and static MCQs for the prelims 2020. First question, consider the following statement in the context of Ultra Swachh. First statement, it is developed by ISRO. Second statement, it can disinfect wide range of materials such as PPE, electronic items. Third statement, it uses ozonated space technology for disinfection. Here we need to choose the correct statement. The Ultra Swachh is developed by DRDO, not by ISRO. So, if we eliminate the option 1, we are left with two statements, that is second and third. It can disinfect wide range of materials such as PPE and electronic items. This statement is correct because it is used as a disinfectant. It uses ozonated technology for disinfection. The statement 2 and 3 are correct. So the correct option will be B. This is the Ultra Swachh unit developed by DRDO. Which of the following statements regarding citizenship of India are correct? Statement A. Provisions of citizenship of Constitution of India came into force on 26 November 1949. Statement B. Passports of Indian citizens is issued by Ministry of Home Affairs. Statement C. Overseas citizens of India can vote in India by registering as an overseas voter. Statement D. A citizen who acquired citizenship by naturalization is ineligible for any constitutional post. Here we need to choose the correct statement. Here it is telling that in the statement A, the provisions of citizenship in Constitution of India came into force on 26 November 1949. Yes, this statement is correct. The passports of Indian citizens is issued by Ministry of External Affairs, not by Home Affairs. The overseas citizens can vote in India by registering as an overseas voter. See, this is not the correct statement. Statement D. A citizen who acquired citizenship by naturalization is ineligible for any constitutional post. Just check in your Lakshmikant, is this naturalization person who got the citizenship through naturalization is ineligible for any constitutional post? I can give you a hint that just check the chapter of President. Here the correct statement is option A. Next question. Consider the following statement in the context of Transport and Marketing Assistance Scheme. First statement, it is launched by Department of Commerce of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Second statement, it aims at providing financial assistance for transportation and marketing of agricultural products to boost exports of such commodities to all foreign countries. Third statement, the scheme covers freight and marketing assistance for export by air as well as by sea. Actually, this transport and marketing assistance scheme is launched by Department of Commerce and Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So the statement 1 is correct. The statement is telling that it provides for assistance for exporting agricultural products to all foreign countries. Here it is not all foreign countries, it is only for certain countries of Northern America and Europe. So the statement 2 is wrong. When we come to third statement, the scheme covers freight and marketing assistance for both air as well as sea. The statement 3 is correct. So the answer will be C. The fourth statement. The fourth question, which of the following statements is or correct? SBG Yojana identifies at least 10 villages in each of the revenue districts of the country and intends to cover all the households with minimum of one rural postal insurance in that village. The second statement is telling that the benefits of the PAL will be confined to government and semi-government employees only. Here the SBG stands for Sampurna Bhima Yojana. That is, the Sampurna Bhima Yojana identifies at least one village in each revenue districts of the country and intends to cover the households with minimum of one rural postal life insurance in that village. So the statement 1 is incorrect. The second statement is telling that the benefits of the PAL will be confined to government and semi-government employees only. Here it is not confined to only government and semi-government employees, but it also covers doctors, engineers, lawyers, and many more sectors. So the correct option is D. The Sampurna Bima Yojana, the coverage of postal life insurance was also extended by the ministry. The SBG Yojana identifies at least one village in each revenue districts of the country and intends to cover all the households with minimum one rural postal life insurance in that village. It covers all the villages under Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana. The benefits of the PLI will no more be confined to government and semi-government employees only. It shall also be made available to professionals such as bankers, lawyers, architects, chartered accountants, and also the listed companies of employees of listed companies of BSE and NSE. The decision has taken to enlarge the cover of social security and bring the maximum number of people under the protection of postal life insurance. Actually, this postal life insurance was introduced in 1884 and it is the oldest life insurance scheme for benefits of government and semi-government employees. It was initially the government and semi-government employees. Now it got extended. Initially it was fixed for rupees 4,000. Now it is increased to rupees 50 lakh. Next question. Recently a technology platform called Champions launched. It aims at, means which sector it is aiming at. The first option is MSME, the second banking, third civil aviation, fourth food processing industries. Here the correct option is A, MSME. Champions stands for creation of harmonious application of modern processes for increasing the output and national strength. The portal aims to make smaller units big by supporting them, encouraging, solving their grievances, helping and hand-holding. It also acts as one-stop shop solution of all entities of MSME sector. These are the questions for today. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you friends. Let's see tomorrow with few more questions.